like, hello, it's me, LifeandBeth. I know it has been a quick moment. I apologize. I have been moving house, and you know what? Life just got a little bit busy in between all the house moves and stuff. It's just been a lot going on. So thank you for tuning in if you're here for my first video back. I'm so excited. I thought we'd kick off with a banger today. As you can see, this majestic little build, I say little build, it's not, it's a majestic, huge build that I used to replace the high school lot in the Copperdale world. It's fully functional and I absolutely love it. So I'm gonna take you through how we built it. Yeah, let's get into it. Right, so we're in Copperdale. High school is super easy to do, unlike those get to work lots. You can go straight into the lot from the map and you can just bulldoze. So that's exactly what I did. You see this little icon up here as well. That little exclamation point there would tell you all the items that you need to include in your build. So it's super easy to keep track with the high school build opposed to those get to work lots. But here we go. As you can see, we are getting straight into it. I had grand plans for this. I wanted something majestic, as I have already said. So this was me trying to work out the floor plan. I'm terrible with floor plans. I just kind of build the exterior and then panic when it comes to the interior. Let me know if you can relate. But this is me just going, okay, well, what looks pretty? So we went through, this was live on Twitch, I did this. We went through a whole bunch of reference pictures, specifically UK, like universities and boarding schools. There's definitely the vibe here. And I think, you know what? I think it comes together really nicely, especially since roofing is my nemesis. And you know what? I think I did a great job, even with this little bridge walkway in it as well. I just think is so cute. I would love to be a student and just walk through all of that just in between classes. I'd probably be late for the next class, but you know, what a view. I wanted to replicate that downstairs as well. So with this courtyard section, we're doing something a little bit similar there, just so you got like open but enclosed at the same time, if that makes sense. I wanted lots of natural light, so we're adding lots of skylights into this. I don't know why, but I was going through a real glass roof moment and I'm not mad about it. I think she's cute. I think she's a moment. I think she's stunning. So here we are trying to add more height as well. I wanted real, like, loads of different levels going on. So you can see I'm pushing bits forwards, I'm taking bits down, bits up. I really want to make something really engaging for the eye. This was such a cool idea. One of my lovely mods, I believe this is Barbie in my chat, she recommended us putting these fake little bird houses in there. And what we end up doing is putting in the bird tree from Cottage Living to make it so you can actually have birds floating around your school build, specifically the courtyard here. And I just think that is such a cute idea. Here we are placing them all. I'm all about like extra little details. I thought this was so cute, so much fun. I absolutely love it. I think she's so pretty. Then it comes on to the exterior. Now, as you can see, I'm very indecisive. Chat really wanted a red brick and I was like, I am not a red brick girly. I like the limestone, the sandstone kind of vibe. But you know what? In the end, the red brick pays off. And this is what all the reference pictures were showing as well. They were showing red brick and I was so against it. But you know what? It works. I hold my hands up. I can say when I'm wrong and chat were right and they were. Here we are just adding in some extra detail. So I'm thinking columns, I'm thinking balconies, I'm thinking windows, a magnificent archway, anything to give this like front exterior a load of presence, because I want this building just to be grand and almost Hogwarts-esque, you know, where it's got like that old-timey magical feel to it. So that's what I'm trying to replicate here. So we've got like an archway before you even get to the door. We got stairs just to give it, again, a little bit more height. Double doors into the courtyard. These windows are from Strangerville. If you guys do not have the Strangerville pack, it comes with some exquisite build buy items. I absolutely love the windows that came with this pack. It comes with stunning archways. I think like the spandrels and bits as well from the Strangerville pack are just, they're stunning. So highly recommend if you don't have that, try and get that into your repertoire because it's so pretty. This big clock as well. Oh, it's just a moment. Here we are putting in some half walls. I was going to use a fence originally, but I don't know. The half walls just made it look more structural, I guess is the word. I think it was really cute either way. Here we are adding some more little glass roofs. Little spoiler fact here, my Twitch chat had me put rubber ducks and hot tubs in pretty much every build. So if you do download this, there might be 1 or 2 hot tubs in those end towers. I'm just letting you know now. I'm letting you know now. I kept them in when I uploaded it to the gallery. They're not functional, obviously, because they're in the towers and they're just more like light holes, I guess. Light holes, is that the word? Where I kind of snuck them in to make it seemingly seamless to have hot tubs. I think there was about 4 hot tubs in this school, and I was not about to let the students have a hot tub party. I'm sorry. But here we are, just adding a few more details. So a little bit on the roofs, more windows. There are so many windows in this build. I would hate to be like the caretaker or the window cleaner that the school hires for this, because there's a lot and they are very high up. Oh, look at that, the big Strangerville window as well. Oh, she was a moment. Love that. And a little bit lighting so I can see what I'm doing, because I have a habit of building in the dark. I don't mean to, but I do. So here I'm trying to work at the stairs. Quick tip for you, always do your stairs outside the building. Way easier to like maneuver them to like face the way you want, because it's just difficult with a 2-story building to get them to fit how you want to fit. That's my top tip. Do it outside your build and then place it. So here we are on the upstairs. The upstairs floor I end up really loving. Again, we're clearing it to make it like super tall, super light. So much light is going to come into that top floor and I am obsessed with it. We have the interior rooms going in. It's just so cute. I went back and forth on doors a lot, but it all worked out. This is going to be a study area up here. So, you know, almost like a library. In my school, at least, we had like a study zone, which is like quiet, no sound, everyone head down, working on their essays, research, things like that. So that's what I'm kind of wanting to replicate here. And these Book Nook bookshelves just couldn't have come at a more perfect time. I think this was when the Book Nook kit pretty much just got released. We did this build, so it's been sat on the back burner for a little while, me showing you guys it, but like I said, life stuff just got busy, but it's all good. It's all good. Here we are putting the interior walls downstairs. Actually, I'm really trying to work out that layout of what vibe we're going for. So we end up doing 2 classrooms down here. You have to have the 2 classrooms for the high school. So I end up putting those down here. I do spin them around because I liked the whiteboard facing the other way more. And then on this middle room, I decided let's make like an auditorium. So here I am working out the stage. I'm using some platforms, just try and get like the height and the staircase vibe that I want. And it just ends up looking really cool. We end up putting like a production on this stage and it just looks so cute. We end up doing lots of like the red velvet curtains as well. And I've never done like a theater in The Sims, but it really makes me want to go out there and make like a vintage theater. I think it could be so cute. The werewolf chairs work great for the seating in here as well. They are just top notch and I'm so excited for you to see this come together. So at one point I was like, do I have it fully closed? And then no, I think it was in the Get Famous pack potentially, or Get to Work. I want to say Get Famous. They have some set pieces and they work perfectly for like a school production kind of vibe. You're going to see them in just a second when I locate them. I'm pretty sure this is Get to Work. It's like a Western backdrop. We end up putting these stage lights up there. I do have a habit of sizing things down. I think in The Sims, a lot of the items are just way too big. That's just my opinion. Here I am just going, I like these chairs. I prefer them in the red. Again, it just screams more vintage to me. And then we're just gonna have a play with the layout just so everyone gets a good view kind of vibe. And I just think it's so effective. I think it's so cute. I'm a big fan. I would go see a school production here. I would. Some more little spotlights going in, a little bit of uplighting as you do, you know. I think it's cute. It's all coming together. More windows. Who's surprised that there's more windows? Not me. I think there's even more still to go. There'll be windows throughout this build, but it's okay because you know what? It adds to the drama of the style. I kept going back and forth whether to have these archways brown or like stone. I think I settle on the stone because it matches the windows. More windows. I think it just like collates, cohesive. It's more cohesive is the word I'm looking for. But I just think it's really cute. So I'm just adding some more to these towers. These towers, I didn't really have a plan. Oh, those big windows, those big windows. I just like those big towers at the back because again, they add a bit more drama, a little bit more height to the build. Here I am working out like what to do on the sides of the building because again, it looks very flat. It's just a brick wall. We don't need that. Some little chandeliers. Didn't want too much backlighting in that room, just enough so you could find your seat kind of thing. I think as well, is it gonna show it here? We add a whole dressing room section, which is so pretty. Okay, it's gonna be coming up in a minute. But here we are working at the lockers. You have to have a set number of lockers in a high school build. So again, just keep track of everything that you have to include. You can add extra in. I went above and beyond. There are so many lockers in my school that we made. I also wanted to add some showers. You don't have to add showers. I wanted showers because my sim needs to take care of their needs by the time they get to the school. So we added a shower block in. There's also a toilet block that we're doing here. I couldn't fit the big cubicles in, so we've done these little fake cubicles, but I think they work just as well. They give your sim just as much privacy and you can fit more in as well. Here we are just doing the little mirror trick because the mirrors in the Sims are either always too high or too low. So that is a quick little tip. You can remove the wall and just hit that 9 key and keep raising it up till it is at the height you want and then pop your wall back in. And it looks so cute. This was the block that I was saying is going to become the dressing room. I think it's so cute, a little backstage vibe. Originally, we were thinking of making it a pool house, but I couldn't work out like a good entrance. Whereas for backstage worked perfectly because it was literally behind the stage and it just feels cohesive. It all comes together. It's so cute. Here we are doing the principal's office. Now, I don't like the principal desk that you have to include. So as you can see here, I'm finding a desk I do like, and then I take the principal desk and I'm just gonna size it down and hide it in the desk. That way it's still included, but I get my actual desk that I wanted, and I just prefer it way more because it suits the vibe. Just suits the vibe. We got a little area here for students and their parents, some cozy vibes with a fireplace, and I just wanted to go luxury comfort here. But again, like old school British vibe. So like you got a Chesterfield style sofa in there. We got clutter, you know me, I am a clutter goblin. The more clutter, the better. So we're adding like little bits for her personality for the principal. We got some awards, we got some paperwork, diplomas going up there, just to give like a little bit of zhuzh, a little bit of pizzazz to her personality. I think it looks cute. We got like a team photo, some knickknacks from being on holiday. I think it's cute. I wouldn't mind this office. Obviously plants. You can never have enough plants in a build. I'm gonna tell you, if you think you have enough plants, you don't. Add more. So here we are adding some more warm lighting again. I'm all about warm white lighting at the moment. Anything that's like bright white or cool white, should I say, just feels very clinical in my builds at the moment. So I'm going very much for that warm glow, and I'm not mad about it. I'm not mad about it. This room opposite the principal's office on the other side of the study area is gonna be an art classroom. Again, you don't need to have this. I wanted it because I just feel like it's such a cute vibe. So here we are setting up all the easels. Lots of artwork that the students have been working on. I just think it's oh so cute. Also, you would have saw the little Grogu go in there. Thank you to my Twitch chat for making that happen. They demanded it. I must do, okay? I must give the people what they want. So here we are adding, these are actually toothpaste tubes from the bathroom clutter kit. But they really look like paint tubes. So here I am just adding a whole bunch of them and then going in and changing the color schemes on them to make it look like actual paint tubes that have been used, which I think is a really cute detail. I do it a lot whenever I add, oh, the sad clown. The sad clown is there. I will warn you, your students will be sad in this school because I put the sad clown. Feel free to remove him or have your students be sad. I thought it was very realistic to school to have them sad. Here we have some trophy cabinets. I thought this could be like the founder of the school. There's the first of many rubber ducks that go in this build. Again, apologies, I give my Twitch chat what they want. They demanded ducks, they got ducks. So we hide some ducks in the trophy cabinet. You could treat it as maybe one of the students pulled a prank or something, but we kind of just hid them all in this trophy cabinet, and I think it's cute. You may disagree, but I love it. I love the little bit of just the pizzazz. Add in some seating. These worked really nicely for like old boarding school kind of seating. We have some cafe sections as well so they can eat their lunch. You can also study at these. I thought these were just like a nice communal little area, and I'm a sucker for symmetry. So we put those on both sides as well. And then some little rosettes for all the awards the school's been winning. You know, they're proud of their sportsmanship. Here we go to the classroom, so just stacking it full of posters. I think we end up using the book nooks again, those book nook bookcases. I don't know if there's a better phrase, the book nook bookcases, but they're modular and they look really cute and they're just really effective. Love this desk for the teacher's desk, just because it has a cubby hole on the outside. And I was like, oh, that looks kind of cute. I like that. This was me trying to line up being able to get an apple on the desk. This is a debug apple, but I really like the idea of an apple being on the teacher's desk, so I committed to the cause. And I spent so long lining it up to get it on the desk, but I think it is so cute. We've added a bin with like a little basketball hoop there to like give the students something to aim at, because you know, this is a cool school. It's a cool school. They don't mind that. They're proud of basketball here. Adding in some of that more warm lighting, and then just a little bit of personality on some of the desks. We pretty much replicate this in the other classroom, but just make everything slightly different, but the main bulk of the furniture stays the same. But I'm not mad about it. It looks cute. Here I am realizing I don't have a staff room. So we're adding on these 2 extra rooms, and we have some fun with these, because again, you know how I said I like to take care of my like Sims needs at the high school. We turn this room into like the nurse's office, which includes the best bed you can possibly get. Great if you're doing a rags to riches with a teen sim as well, because they can get so much good sleep in the nurse's office here, and it suits the vibe of this school so well. It's vintage, it's like very just excessive opulence. So I love this little nurse's station. It worked really well. It meant that we could look after our Sims needs when they come here. And then we just fill it with lots more like nurse station things. So lots of paperwork, some filing cabinets, lots of medicine. Again, if your teen sim gets sick and you are doing a rags to riches style, there is going to be so many medicine bottles on these shelves, so your sim will be fine. I've got you covered. Your sim will be in the best health. They'll be in the best health. This was just a cute little quirky idea we had, which helped look after our sim. And like I said, I didn't have a staff room, so on the other side it is a teeny tiny staff room, but again, they only have 2 classrooms, so I feel like it's acceptable. Also adding in kitchen items, again, because if your sim needs to eat, they can cook here. They can cook here. We do have the cafeteria things as well, but this is so that your sim can cook no matter what time of day it is, if school's on, etc. Things like that. But again, just making it feel like, I don't know, just like a super cozy little staff room in like this big grand building. And I think these windows do such a good job of telling that story. I love these windows. They do give me a Hogwarts-esque vibe, and I'm not mad about it. I would happily go to this school, maybe as a teacher. Don't know if I'd want to go back as a student. So here's that other classroom that I was telling you about. It's very similar. The layout is exactly the same. I do place the whiteboard, I believe, and the teacher's desk in slightly different positions. But again, it's just to give it a little bit of variety. We end up using lots of different, clutter items on the desk. Just again, to give the students more personality. And I think it works really well. So here you are, we're just cluttering the teacher's desk. I believe, did I add computers? No, I think the computers are upstairs only. I think originally at one point I was gonna put computers on the teacher's desk, but then it might cause issues if everyone tries to use them. Oh, here's the background. This is the backstage area that I was telling you about. So we had to raise the floor up to meet the level of the stage. And then this is where the dressing room is. So we used, again, these real fancy open plan wardrobes, I guess. Big mirrors. I wanted loads of vanities because if you have a whole cast that have got to get ready, one vanity is not going to be enough. We got to use this gorgeous star-shaped mirror as well, which is just so stunning. This whole like backstage area screams old Hollywood to me. I absolutely love it. These curtains have a glow behind them. I just think this is so pretty. It's so many items that I wouldn't normally use in my everyday, because I do quite rustic sim builds normally, whereas this was a lot of fun for me just to go in and go wild with. So that's kind of what we're doing here. Each of the little vanities as well, we're just sprinkling with a little bit of personality. So we got packages, good luck cards, we got flowers, we got break a leg kind of things, as well as some makeup and things obviously to get ready for their performance kind of thing. I thought this was really cool to have like some old Hollywood posters at the back, maybe the idols for the theater group. I thought it was super cute. So we add those in. We got like the fire exit signs, lots of posters for upcoming productions and clubs as well. More greenery. I'm so sorry about the dogs. They like to bark, the little puppies, they like to bark. I'm sorry. Here we go then. So now we're going to like the outside bit. And originally I hadn't planned for any of these bits to be here, but again, I thought it'd be like a cool little idea. So we started putting in a basketball court. This is me making my version of bleachers, I guess, so people can watch the basketball game. I know it's only half a court though. I am aware I ran out of room on a 64 by 64 lot. We ran out of room. But here's me like just working out the logistics for it. But I actually think this ends up looking super cute. A lot of Sims could be there, way more than there are students, but that's not the point. It looks good and that's what I care about. Maybe you would invite your like parent Sims to the game as well. So here we are just doing some of the little details, some half-walls again. They look really effective, especially when we change the trim on top. There we go. Oh, okay, so the top towers. These top towers, we add in just some stone seats. Again, probably original in my brain. I was like, these are original seats. We got some fountains in there. They give off a cool glow as well. When you get late at night, they give a cool little glow, which is really awesome. Adding some more seating and greenery upstairs. And then here's me just changing all the lighting as well. Because when I start a build, I just put in loads of little spotlights, and then I then go in and change those spotlights to the actual lighting that I want. I try to avoid spotlights if I can. Sometimes you can't in a build, and that's okay. That's okay. But here we are using a lot of the cottage living, maybe cottage living ones, and just adding a warm glow. Now the front of the build, I found these really cool pieces in Live Edit, and I really wanted to make them work because I felt like they suited the vibe so well. And as you can see, I went a little excessive at one point, but don't worry, I rein it in because I was like, this just looks insane. So here we are. Just see, I condense. I told you, your girl condenses it. I wanted this gate to line up with the door, but it's not allowed to do that. It was very upsetting the way that the grid system works. I was like, you know what? It's fine. I'll do two. We'll make it even grander. It's fine. We're adding in a walled garden here for the entrance, which just feels so cute. Almost like, not like a courtyard, I guess, but it feels just cozy. In my mind, like secret garden kind of vibes. But we're adding in lots of foliage here, as much as I could find without being too like many variations, if that makes sense. So here we are. I wanted a fountain in the middle, so that's why we have like this wishbone path going around it. Add in lots of flowers. I spend so long on landscaping. It's a little bit crazy, but I think the like end result is super cute. So here we are, just adding some more flowers, making it feel vibrant. I tried to go very neutral with the flowers. This took so long. I am taking rocks and sizing them down. Every single one of these rocks is sized down and individually placed to make it look, I guess, like a curb or like paved edging. It looks so cute. It took me so long. I cannot tell you how much this is sped up so you guys didn't have to sit through it all, but it took me so long to do that. Here we are just adding in some more paving. I'm really using the grid system here. I normally hate the grid, but this worked really well for the kind of vibe that we wanted to use. So I marked out where we wanted the seating to go. And then I just kind of wanted to hide it all in these hedges, almost like little makeout spots you could do for your Sims. I thought it was romantic. I thought it was cute. So we added these in and oh, I love it so much. Back to the edging for the paving. I told you it was time consuming and I think I cut half of it out so you didn't have to sit through it all, but it looks so good at the end. I absolutely love it. Just like marking where you can and cannot walk as a student. I just, look at that. Look at that. She's so pretty. Absolutely love it. So we're just adding in a little bit of terrain paint there. She's so cute. On to the courtyard now. Now the courtyard, like I said, this is originally where I envisioned students eating their lunch, but my Twitch chat were adamant your students would freeze in the winter, so that's why I made those little cubicle seats indoors. But in my brain, this is still where the students would go to eat their food. I think it's so cute. I could just imagine everyone here at lunchtime in between classes, maybe free period kind of thing. I just think it's super cute. You get a little bit of sunshine, but because it's like inside, it's like an internal courtyard, you wouldn't get like the wind chill, for instance, which I know the Sims do not care about, but I do. I love to think of the actual logistics. I thought it was so cute. Add in some more terrain paint. Highly recommend if you are not adding terrain paint in your builds to start doing it. You can start as simple as what I'm doing here, where I'm just adding a little bit of shading under every single item. So start around your outs, like your exterior lines. Is that the one where the walls are, where the wall touches the ground? And then I also put some under the furniture. And then I like to do little bits where Sims would walk theoretically, just to make it look like, you know what, this is a well-trodden path. As you can see there, you can kind of see the lines where Sims would walk. Back to the outside, we're making this more of a basketball court now, because I was like, if any rogue balls kind of go, I don't want them to hit the cheerleaders and I don't want them to hit the people that are watching the game. So we put this fencing in, it worked really nicely. We got the cheerleading mat. I just wanted to give your Sim, like your team, whoever came here, as many opportunities to do as many activities as possible. I think the only thing I'm missing from this build is chess tables. And that is probably one thing that I would go back in and add is chess tables, just to, again, give them the whole shebang experience if you wanted that for your Sim. But it's not crucial, and you can do fun. We have yoga mats. I thought these yoga mats were cute for like individual students, like training mats where they're stretching and things. We have a kickboxing bit at the back. Pom-poms. Now these are to go on the wall, but I noticed if you put some together, you can make like a full pom-pom. So that's what we did. I sprinkled these all around in the school colors. We went with the yellow and red, although the red's more of a browny burgundy color, I would say. But I think it's so cute and it's really effective. It's really effective. What would probably be even more effective, I've seen where people have the tool mod and they like flip it so it's laying on the ground. That also looks super cute, but tool scares me, so I have not touched that mod yet. Don't come at me. Here's just like a little sign-up sheet. Maybe they're doing a bake sale or something, or cheerleader tryouts, I thought, which is super cute. More terrain paint. You can never have enough terrain paint. Same as plants. What can I say? I like what I like in The Sims. We're also adding in like a little coffee cart, just, you know, for those people who are watching the game. Maybe they need a little bit of caffeine. And there you have a look at it. Look how pretty this is. I'm going to give you a walk-in tour of this. We're going to have a walk-in tour of this build. I think she is so pretty, so beautiful. Like, imagine this is the school that you rock up to every day. Like, excuse me, how much are the fees? So here is our founder. We are in the main entrance. I told you the ceilings are not done on this build because I did it before the horse ranch pack. We are heading down towards the nurse's office just here. We have a boba tea stop. Here we have the school hamster. Here is one of those little cubicles that I told you about. They're great for studying, or your Sim might use them to eat their lunch on as well. But we're just going down this hallway now. Oh, excuse me. Here is the nurse's station. I think this looks so cute. I absolutely love this. I think it is so effective. Your sim can have a nap in between lessons. Like I said, great if you are doing a rags to riches style challenge for your sims. Here is the bathroom. So I told you I did like fake cubicles. They work as cubicles. They are tiny, but they work. We have some sinks there as well. We have all the lockers down there, as well as an entrance to the outside and a classroom. But we're gonna have the full tour. I think it's so cute. Like, I cannot get over this build. I love a big build. I'm so happy with this. Look at it. Oh, that glass roof again. Yes. So pretty. We have the courtyards with those birdhouses up there. Just stunning. Stunning, if I do say so myself. I have loved playing in this school as well with our sim for our legacy challenge. I've been really enjoying it. It's been so much fun. Here we are in the theater. Oh, look at it. That whole set piece at the back works so effectively. Through these doors, we have the classroom. So it just gives your sim more routes to navigate around the school. But yeah, this is classroom number 1. And yeah, it's just super cute. I really like it. I'm gonna pop out just to show you like how it all connects. Like I said, we're here with the lockers. You can see some of the students have already been decorating their lockers as well, which is super cute. I love it. On we go. Just keep on walking. I told you, I'm doing a walkthrough tour. Let me know if you prefer a walkthrough tour, if you prefer like the swift camera angle ones instead. Trying something new today. Here is the backstage door. I love this area. Let me know if you love it as much as I do. Look at this. I would join the theater club just to access this room. I hate being on stage, but you know what? If it means I get to enjoy this bit of the school, sign me up. Sign me up, because it is so cute. Just very glamorous. I don't think I've ever needed an occasion to be this glamorous, but you know what? I can start. I can start. So we're just leaving the backstage area here. Like I said, loads of posters for upcoming productions and things. Here is classroom number 2. And then if we skedaddle out here, we're just gonna skedaddle, go right to the end of this hallway. And this is where the outside, all the cheerleading, the basketball courts and stuff are. So everything is out here. So it gives a reason for your sim. Like, there's so many activities out here, and it would make sense for multiple sims to be out here as well. Like, you have a basketball game going, have the cheerleader tryouts, and then there's a load of seating just at the back as well, just in case you want to enjoy a coffee. I like the idea of having bleachers. I feel like that's such a high school thing. We don't necessarily have it in the UK, but when I think of a high school, this is what I think of, and I just think it's cute. I love it. These are the new, well, they were new at the time, growing together benches. They are not new at the time of putting out this video. In through this door, like I said, this is going to lead you to the other side of the school, which is pretty much a mirror image. So here are those lockers. As we go down, like I said, you'll see some of the students have already started decorating them, which I think is cute, adds more personality to it. Absolutely love it. We're gonna swing on by and go to the upstairs portion, I believe. Yeah, upstairs portion. So here we are. I like to think this is the current headmistress. I don't know. I just like to think of it in that style. We have the study hall up here, which is cute. I love all the banners on that back wall. We also have a big speaker PA system. This is the head teacher's office. Again, she's got the fancy computer up here because that's where all the budget went for these private school fees. She has the fancy computer. We have a really nice little seating area, a fireplace as well. Like I said, this study room, they don't have the fancy computers. And the art room, I love this art room so much. Like I said, there is Grogu. Chat, if you're in my Twitch, you get to decide what goes in the build. Like I said, there are rubber ducks, there's a Grogu, there are hot tubs in this build, not that you will ever find them. Here is a look at one of these outside balconies as well. I just love the idea that this is all part of the original build. I love it. Like, you can see the seating down there and like the hedges and stuff. I just think it's so cute. So many windows. I just love the idea of so much light coming through this build. I think it's so cute. I love it. I think I'm going to take you through the garden as well if we just skedaddle out here. just to give you like a little look of how everything feels. But I love it so much. Look at it. Oh, you could just sit down. You can meet up with your friends before class or anything. Just looks super nice, super like private as well, which I like while still being open. I love it. There's that fountain that I love. Oh, the paving looks so good as well. Oh, let me know what you think, guys. And we're back. What did you guys think? Okay, honest thoughts, honest opinions. Let me know. Like I said, I built this before the Horse Ranch pack came out. So the ceilings are currently unpainted. I might go back in and just touch those up a little bit. But other than that, I absolutely love this build. She is majestic. She is grace. She is stunning. And she is on the gallery. If you guys want to go download it, I'm LifeandBeth on the Sims gallery. Sims gallery? Is that what it's called? EA gallery? The gallery on The Sims. LifeandBeth, nice and easy to find. But yeah, go download it, add it to your wall, make any changes you would like, and I shall see you on the next one.